Hello, my name is Anamarya.
Woo!
I want to honor all of our pastors, Pastor Tom, and all of our volunteers, because without them, church would not be able to run. I want to tell you how God has moved in my life, because my testimony is filled with God's work. Growing up, I had trouble learning. I said my first words in first grade. I was a mute.
Wow.
My mom prayed for me because she believed that I was capable of more.
So good. Wow.
God put university students in my life to help me develop that. A program that was never there before was there when I needed it.
Wow.
Growing up, I was a child who was shy and always had a good behavior. But I always knew God, and I joined the dance team as a 5-year-old.
Woo! Wow.
With adults.
Woo!
And I would look up to God and pray, and I knew God all my life, and I knew the love that He had for me.
So good.
My first language is Spanish. I went to a Spanish immersion school where I was only taught Spanish, and in 2nd grade I went to a different school and learned English.
Wow.
I struggled to learn
Wow.
English, soon to discover that I had a severe learning disability. So I have a quote from one of my reports that says, Anamarya has a phonological, processing, and working memory deficit that impacts her memory, ability to read, write, and retain information presented verbally. Her working memory problem impacts her ability to do math. Throughout elementary school, and middle school, I was bullied for being called retarded and dumb.
Wow.
And I had faith in God, but I started to believe what other people said about me. And I started to hate learning and reading. As the years went on, I worked hard on my studies because I believed that God has a plan for my life.
Yes.
Have faith in God, and in all things are possible with those who believe. Mark 11:22 and Mark 9:23. In my sophomore year of high school, I failed my chemistry class, and I felt defeated because I felt responsible for my pain. And I had a teacher for my summer school that saw potential in me.
Wow.
And he saw my strategies, and he encouraged me, and he told me my strengths instead of my weaknesses.
That was so good. So good.
And I passed chem with all A's, not because
Wow. Woo! Yes.
not because I had the pressure to pass this class, but because I started to believe that I was smart in my own way.
Oh, so good. That's beautiful. Yes.
I started to love learning again. God showed me that I am worthy and that with faith and hard work, I can do all things through Him.
So good.
A great quote from my book Push is, submit, acknowledge, and worship the God of the impossible, and then stretch out your hand and do the impossible.
Wow.
I'm human and I do struggle, and I overcome these with strategies and different things, but instead of learning disabilities, I have a learning advantage because I do not give up.
Yes.
And I think differently than other people, and I am not afraid to ask questions.
So good. Yes. So good.
God does not give us pain, but He allows us to struggle so that we can be strong and resilient, and so that we can empower other people to be strong and have faith in the Lord, to overcome obstacles. What the enemy intends for evil, God intends for good.
Yes.
Now I operate in my miracle. I was told that I would not be able to comprehend difficult concepts, but now that's what I do.
Wow.
I started learning audio engineering when I was 14 years old, and I started to learn. I work with new and complex concepts every day. Now I honor God with my talents.
Wow.
I passed high school with high grades, college classes, AP classes that were in math, and doing productions in audio, and serving God by doing the impossible. Thank you.